Hello there, English learners. Welcome back to the Real English Podcast. I'm Jack.
And I'm Emily. We're so glad you're joining us today.
We really are. Today's topic is something everyone deals with.
Exactly. We're talking about how to handle unsolicited advice.
Right. Have you ever had someone give you advice you didn't ask for?
Oh, all the time, like when my uncle tells me how to drive.
That's the worst, isn't it? What do you usually say to him?
I just smile and nod, but I wish I knew a better way.
That's exactly what our advanced learners will master today.
Yeah, we want to help you shut down unhelpful suggestions gracefully.
It's tricky, right? You want to be polite?
Definitely. You need to protect your positive relationship with the person.
Exactly. But you also need to set a firm boundary.
Why do you think this is so useful for real-life communication?
Well, managing that subtle social friction is a huge part of fluency.
I completely agree. It shows a high degree of tact.
It really does. Are you ready to see how it works?
I'm ready. Let's jump right into our vocabulary preview to get started.
Unsolicited. This is a perfect word for our topic today.
It really is. What does it actually mean, Jack?
It basically means something that you didn't ask for.
Exactly. It's like advice you never requested from someone.
Yeah, we've all experienced that. Have you ever gotten unsolicited advice?
Oh, definitely. Especially when I was training my puppy.
That's the worst. Unsolicited opinions can really test your patience.
They really can. Are you ready for the next word?
Deflect. To deflect means to bounce something away from you.
That's a great visual. Almost like holding up a shield.
Right, exactly. You just change the direction of the conversation.
Why is it so important to deflect in these situations?
Because you don't want to argue about their bad advice.
That's true. You just gently push their comment away.
Yeah, you deflect it so nobody gets angry or upset.
I love using a quick joke to deflect. It works really well.
Same here. Okay, what's our final word today?
Diplomatic. Being diplomatic means you're careful not to offend anyone.
Right. It's all about keeping the peace in a conversation.
Exactly. You handle a tricky situation with a lot of grace.
Why do we need to be diplomatic about unwanted advice?
Well, usually the other person actually means well.
That's a very good point. They're usually just trying to help.
Yes, so a diplomatic answer protects your friendship with them.
It keeps your boundaries firm but still very polite.
Now that we know the words, let's hear them in action. Up next is the dialogue.
How did the project review go this morning?
It was fine, mostly. But Greg gave me a ton of unsolicited advice.
Oh, really? He isn't even on that project.
I know. He kept telling me how to manage the timeline.
That's so annoying. Did you tell him to back off?
I wanted to, but I needed to keep things diplomatic.
Right? You have to work with him next month.
Exactly. So I had to deflect his comments carefully.
How'd you do that? What did you say?
I said, "That's an interesting approach, but we're fully committed to our current strategy."
Oh, I like that. It sounds very professional.
Yeah, it acknowledges his comment but closes the door.
Good point. I usually just nod and feel resentful.
You don't have to do that. Just use a gentle softener.
Like saying, I'll take that under consideration.
Yes, exactly. It's polite, but it sets a clear boundary.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's look at the language from that dialogue.
Yeah, there were some really great phrases in there.
We heard a lot about deflecting unsolicited advice.
Right? Let's start with the word unsolicited. What does it mean?
It basically means something you didn't ask for.
Exactly. Like when someone gives you a ton of unsolicited advice?
That actually happens to us all the time, right?
Oh, definitely. My uncle loves giving unsolicited career advice.
Same here. So, how do we handle it? We deflect it.
Yes, deflect is our next key word. What does it do?
To deflect means to bounce something away from you.
Right? You just changed the direction of the conversation.
Have you ever had to deflect someone's comments?
All the time. But you have to keep things diplomatic.
That's a good point. Diplomatic is our next word.
It means handling a situation without upsetting anyone.
That is just being polite to people, right?
Yeah, maintaining that positive relationship is always key.
That's so important when you are at work.
We also heard a really polite phrase. Do you remember it?
You mean we're fully committed to our current strategy?
Yes, that one. Why is that phrase so useful?
It tells the person that you made a firm decision already.
Right. It leaves absolutely no room for their advice.
It's a very professional way to say no to someone.
And then we had one more classic phrase to look at.
Ah, you mean? I'll take that under consideration.
I use that one so often. Have you tried it?
Oh, absolutely. It sounds like you might actually use their advice.
But secretly, you probably will just ignore it entirely.
Exactly. It shuts down the topic very gracefully. So, we just talked about handling unwanted advice.
Yeah, it happens to all of us constantly.
Have you had to deal with this recently?
I have. My neighbor always tells me how to garden.
Oh, that's a classic situation. What do you do?
I try to be polite, but I want him to stop.
Exactly. We need good phrases for that exact problem.
Let's look at some patterns you can use today.
Sounds good. Let's start with acknowledging the person first.
Right? You want to sound thankful but also firm.
Instead of saying you will consider it, try this pattern.
You can say, I appreciate the suggestion, but...
That works perfectly. It stops the conversation very nicely.
How would you use that in a work setting?
I might say, I appreciate the feedback, but we have a plan.
That's very clear, and it sounds highly professional.
What's another way to say you're committed?
You can use the phrase, we're sticking with our approach.
I like that one. It sounds very confident.
Yeah, and it leaves absolutely no room for debate.
For example, we're sticking with the original design.
Or, I'm sticking with my current workout routine.
Right, it works wonderfully for personal things too.
And what if you just want to end the topic?
You can simply say, I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Adding definitely makes it sound softer, doesn't it?
Yes, it really does. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
It sounds polite, but you don't promise them anything.
Exactly. It's a great way to move on quickly. Now that you have some advanced diplomatic phrases to deflect unsolicited advice, let's listen to the dialogue one more time.
How did the project review go this morning?
It was fine, mostly. But Greg gave me a ton of unsolicited advice.
Oh, really? He isn't even on that project.
I know. He kept telling me how to manage the timeline.
That's so annoying. Did you tell him to back off?
I wanted to, but I needed to keep things diplomatic.
Right? You have to work with him next month.
Exactly. So I had to deflect his comments carefully.
How'd you do that? What did you say?
I said, that's an interesting approach, but we're fully committed to our current strategy.
Oh, I like that. It sounds very professional.
Yeah, it acknowledges his comment but closes the door.
Good point. I usually just nod and feel resentful.
You don't have to do that. Just use a gentle softener.
Like saying, I'll take that under consideration.
Yes, exactly. It's polite, but it sets a clear boundary.
Hearing that conversation again really shows her skill.
It really does. She stayed so calm under pressure.
I usually get annoyed when someone gives unasked advice.
Me too. But her response was absolutely perfect.
Yeah, she acknowledged his comment but closed the door.
Exactly. She protected the project and the professional relationship.
That's a highly useful skill for any workplace.
Let's make sure you can use these phrases too.
Right? It's now time for our speaking practice.
We'll play some key sentences from the conversation.
Just listen to the phrase and repeat it out loud.
Try to match the polite but firm tone.
But Greg gave me a ton of unsolicited advice. I needed to keep things diplomatic. So I had to deflect his comments carefully. That's an interesting approach. But we're fully committed to our current strategy. I'll take that under consideration.
You did a great job with the practice today.
Yes, your workplace boundaries are going to be stronger now.
Thank you so much for joining us for this lesson.
If you found these tips helpful, please like this video.
And share it with a friend who might need it.
Don't forget to subscribe for more advanced English lessons.
We'll see you again in the next video.
Goodbye for now, and keep practicing those new skills.